Okay, parents and players, this is what I want to go over real quick. I will be honest. At this point right now, I think that I guess I need to give some more information out because we're not progressing the way I would expect us to progress, especially that this is the summer. As I've stated before, the summer is a time where you can truly make the biggest jumps in whatever sport you're do, trying to participate in, or educationally. For somebody in school is another place to get a jump start on things. So really, what we're going to try to do is talk through. This is a this is not even a basketball lesson. This is a life lesson. There's too many times, and again, this is speaking to the kids right now. There's too many times that people say, "I don't have time," don't have time, and they make that excuse. And it's very rarely is that excuse valid. It is truly you didn't make time. And so, really, what I'm going to do here is make it so that after seeing this video, you will not use that excuse. Or if you do use that excuse, you know deep down it's invalid. You didn't make time. Until you go through this and actually work through it and there every time, every minute of your day is taken care of or is assigned to something else. And again, some of that time may be sleep. You gotta rest sometime, but is sleep. Um, sometimes it's just you're sleeping more than you really need to because you're not getting things accomplished. And then you do your body does need a rest, but what does that really? What does that rest really need to be? But you guys are young, so you need more rest. All right, so this is what we're gonna work through real quick. This is a weekly time making. I'll say a weekly uh, accountability sheet. It's really what it is. It's an accountability sheet. And this is how you can make time or prove to me that you don't have time. Okay. So, or prove to yourself or others that you don't have any time because every minute of your day is allotted, which in most cases is definitely not true. In most cases, it's not true. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this sheet out to you. And what I first thing I want you to do is say when you're going to be asleep. So, if you're saying that every day your bedtime during the summer throughout the week is 10 p.m. All right. So I'm going to change this. It's not allowing me to do what I want to do. So let me see if I can change this real quick. No, that's still not doing what I want it to do. All right. Let me stop this. Let me. All right. So, all right, a little modification there. So let's say that you're saying that every 10 o'clock is your bedtime. You guys are young. I don't know, and each parent is different on what time they make their kids go to bed. But we're gonna say, matter of fact, we're gonna say 9:30 is your bedtime throughout the week. So you're gonna allot this and just color that in. Let's make it a let's make it a blue. Oh, it didn't do what I wanted it to do. Oh, because I used the wrong one. We're gonna make it a blue. And you're gonna go from 9 o'clock, 9:30 at night, all the way till 8:30 in the morning. You will be sleeping. It is your sleep time. All right. So we're gonna knock that right out the box. So now we know that from 9 until 8:30 in the morning you're sleeping. So from 8:30 on to, let's say, 9 o'clock during this time. And again, what you would do is write this in for each day. I'm just going to put colors right now. 8:30. At this time, we're going to uh, um, get brush teeth, get ready for the. I'm gonna just say get ready day. So again, get ready for the day. So that means I'm gonna say it's going to be, and I'm gonna make this real easy. Each day is gonna be get ready for the day from 9 to 9:30. So let's brush your teeth, wash your face, go to the bathroom, whatever you do first thing in the morning. That's that'll be that. Now, if we want to, we can say we can make that 1 30 minutes, but let's make that an hour. So all the way from 9 to 10 is getting ready. That includes breakfast, all that good stuff. All right, so we're getting ready for the day. Then at 10 o'clock, let's say that hey, I'm going to be eating lunch every day at around 12. Excuse me, at around 12, and I'm gonna go 12 to 1, and then I'm gonna go 12 to 1. So that's my lunchtime. All right. Um, I'm going to put into here my 2 o'clock is gaming. Let's say I want to play my game at 2 o'clock every day, and I'm gonna go 2 to 3:30 of all my gaming. So I'm gonna play games for an hour and a half. I'm gonna do my gaming and play Fortnite or whatever game I'm playing with my friends online. And then mom and dad come home. I'm going to, so from about family time / dinner. And I'm going to do family time / dinner from 9. We're gonna go all the way to. We're gonna go from 5 to 6:30. So we're gonna hang out with the family. We're gonna do whatever we do, and we're gonna do that for an hour and a half. Get dinner in and everything else. And then at 7 o'clock, we're gonna watch a family show. Our family typically watches a show that we all like. Family TV time. So we're gonna watch all that on that from there to 8:30. So we got an hour and a half. Let's make it. Matter of fact, let's just make it to 9. Let's make that to 9. Okay. So with all of that taken care of. So now you've gotten up, you've got an hour for your breakfast and getting ready for your day. You've got an hour for lunch. You've got an hour and a half for gaming every day. You've got the family time where you're eating with the family, you're having dinner, playing games, whatever board games, whatever you guys may do as a family. Then you have your TV time. So whatever your favorite TV show comes on at, let's say, 7 o'clock, and you and the family watch 2 different shows, or you watch one show that you always watch together, and then maybe there's another show you typically want to watch by yourself, or with your siblings or whatever, because it's your favorite show, whatever that is. All right. So with that, I still have 9 to 11:30. I mean 10. Excuse me. Yeah, 10 to 11:30. I have 1 to 3:30. I mean 1 to 1:30. I have 3:30 to 4:30. I have the 30 minutes from 6 to 6:30. And I have from 8:30 to 9 o'clock to get my basketball stuff in. Okay? So until you can show me, again, or show yourself, that you have every bit of your time allotted for everything else, then there should be some time for you to work on your skills and your development. If this is a sport that you really want to be serious in, then you need to make time. Okay, so what I want you to do is I'm going to send this home. I'm going to send this to parents. Your parents will have a copy of it. I want them to share this video with you. I want you to go through this and fill out what you do throughout your week during the summer. So, this each day won't be the same, so it'll fluctuate around. But each day you should have at least a minimum of 1 hour that you dedicate to basketball if you want to be good at this game. Now, if you want to be really good at this game, you'll dedicate more time than an hour. And as you can see from 9:30 to 11:30, you have plenty of time to dedicate 2 hours there. And then you have another hour from 12:30 to 2 o'clock. There's another hour and a half. Then you have time from 3 o'clock to, or 3:30 to 4:30. It's another hour. So you have a lot of time, and not all that time needs to be outside. I would say, especially being here in the heat of Texas, you may want to do your stuff in the morning. And so maybe you spend that 2 hours in the morning working on your skills and your homework. Then maybe during that after lunchtime, or maybe after gaming time, you get on and you look at videos from a standpoint of from basketball perspective. So you're training your mind and your intellect portion of basketball, because heaven knows I've sent over a lot of different videos that I want you guys to watch. Because again, we have quite a few kids that don't watch enough basketball to really understand the game. And the game is not just running up and down the court, the game is also played mentally. So you need to see things, understand things, see different concepts, see what other teams are doing, see what other players are doing, see what they do on offense, what they do on defense, what they do on transition, and then maybe take that to the court. But at least you have that in your memory bank, so that now you're starting to build up your intellectual knowledge around basketball. So now, once you start getting to a point after you done fill this out, once you start getting to a even more focused point, what you should be looking at up here at the top is that you should be looking and saying, okay, what am I going to target this week? If my number one target is, maybe it's my left hand because I'm dominant right, but I need to get more skilled with my left hand. So maybe my focus this week is going to be my left hand. One of my focus is my left hand. The other focus is maybe my pivot. The other focus may be my slides on defensively. Maybe another focus could be getting a little stronger. So during some of these times, and while I'm watching TV or doing some other stuff, maybe I'm doing some push-ups. Maybe I'm doing some other things that will allow me to become stronger quicker. I think I gave some of you guys, a squeeze ball to help you strengthen your hands. Okay, so maybe during the TV shows, I'm squeezing that ball to make sure that I'm getting that done. So that now you can start taking the things that you're targeting and start working them in here. So maybe you're saying during this TV show, I'm actually doing, let's put I'm also doing, where's my slash? Where can I find my slash? There it is. I'm doing a squeeze ball. I'm doing push-ups. Let's do push-ups. and squats. Okay. Maybe I'm doing that in there as well. So I'm getting some basketball while I'm watching TV during the commercials. You know, if you're watching a regular program or during, you know, if you're watching YouTube and the little ads come on, maybe I'm doing push-ups and squats. Um, then you start improving even more because now I can use even more time to get better. Okay. So this is what I want to see from you guys. So from when we get to practice, I want to start seeing what you've been working on. What does your day look like? What times have you been working on your on basketball? What have you been focusing in on? Again, so what are you targeting and improving during this week? Maybe it's this week you target this until you get it better, and then once you get the next week, you target something else, or you may keep the same target because hey, I'm just my left hand's just not coming along as quickly as I want it to come along. And again, I'm not expecting you to put this in Excel and do this. Um, I expect you to just write in the columns with a pencil or whatever and fill this out. Okay. Again, as I did before, is just shade this in with pencil when you're going to bed and when you're typically waking up. And some of you, you may be privileged enough where you don't have to wake up. You wake up when your body wakes you up. Some of you will have to wake up because you have to go do something or get up and be prepared for something or whatever. You know, and some of you, you know, that get to sleep in may want to say, hey, I don't want to sleep in past this time because I need to get up, get my breakfast so I can get my basketball stuff done. So again, you have to make time. You have to figure it out. And again, um, as I've said before, this is not a basketball lesson. This is a life lesson. As you will, as I see people all the time make excuses for certain things not getting done, or they couldn't complete something, or whatever, because I'm in a leadership position in what I do. And so, and I hear the excuses and I'm like, okay, you know, and I'm not going to say I roll my eyes because I have to be more professional than that. But, you know, I quickly, you know, shut that down because, again, unless you can show me that there's no time in the day to get something completed or that, you know, then it's going to be real difficult to convince me that you don't have time. You didn't make time. And if there is a situation like that, then from a leadership perspective that I'm in, then I have to figure out what I need to do to make sure that you have the time to do what you need allotted. But typically, you're gonna need to be able to know how to do this. And it's getting to that age as you guys start getting older where you're gonna have to do this. Mommy and daddy can't do it for you. You're gonna have to start doing this, especially if you want to get good at something. All right. The sooner you start figuring this out, the better it will be for you. All right. And that's a life lesson from Coach Harvey. All right. Thanks.